Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Motherfucker, well, listen, I'll tell you two things. One, it has turned out nice again. Two, it's not the morning. It is 2:29 in the afternoon, local time. So 1:30 in the UK. This is the first chance I've had to do my morning briefing, and you could be pedantic and say, well, it's not a morning briefing. But yeah, this is the first time I've had to do my briefing. If you're new to my channel, the briefing is just literally telling people what the schedule is today and going over any acknowledgements, people that have supported the channel in the last 24 hours or so. They're not very exciting, the briefings or anything like that. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything to do with Liverpool in this briefing. So I'm just warning you in advance. So, we will be hosting a live stream on here today at 4 p.m. UK time if you'd like to come along and have a natter about all things LFC. I don't think I'm going to get time to record any videos for you today. I'm not sure. Maybe later, maybe this evening. There's two mail stand videos that I want to do for you. I'm not sure if I can tell you what they're about. Well, that one's player rated, about an inquiry. There's something to do with the player. There's something to do with Hughes. And there's something to do with Nagelsmann. Right? They're the three topics. So I guess that's... I think that is going to be just two videos, though, because two of those subjects were in one email. So we'll either do that today or we'll do that first thing tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow. Usually I go to training on a Friday. I've got a function in the afternoon to attend tomorrow afternoon at the club. It sounds like Rafa, doesn't it? The club. For sure. Today, what have I done today? Yeah, I did some club business this morning. Went for a meeting this morning. I don't know if any of you, visit Benidorm or go on holiday to Benidorm. Benidorm's a holiday resort, probably about 15 minutes away from where I live. It's the next town along. And there's a great girl down there called Lucy that's the Benidorm enthusiast on YouTube. And I invited her for a coffee today and we had a little chat about things to do with the club that I'm involved with. So that was nice. It was a couple of hours really. She's a lovely lass. I really like her a lot. And I think she's a big asset to promoting the club here that I'm involved with. CF Benidorm. All right, CF Benidorm Talk. Look it up on Instagram, Facebook, and X, YouTube, whatever. That's my account on those platforms. And of course, there is CF Benidorm as well, the official channel or account or whatever. It's just my local league club that I'm involved with out here quite a lot. So I had a meeting with Lucy this morning, which was very positive. And then I've come home and been doing a bit of work on the computer, and I just wanted to touch base with you to let you know about the live stream this evening, really. So obviously Liverpool won last night. It's funny because with Liverpool winning, I thought, I wonder how many people win. Oh, for fuck's sake. What I mean by that is we want Liverpool to win, and then we want Liverpool to be successful. But I think there might have been a few people out there that were happy with the win in the sense, well, we've won, but then probably thought, God, does that mean Anna Slott's going to stay? Do you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people want to change. I don't think one result changes anything. But listen, we got the result, and it was a convincing result on the scoreline. And that's great. And football is crazy. Couldn't a manager go through a season playing dull football, being criticised, questioned, prickly, defensive, and then go on and win the Champions League? Can that happen? That would be some story if it did. But yeah, nevertheless, we got the win. We've got to be grown up about these things and be happy about that. All right, so pack it in. He'll still get sacked in the summer. Well, unless he wins the Champions League, you never know. There's supposed to be a meeting tomorrow, wasn't there? A high-level meeting to do with Anna Slot and his agent and the club, as Rafa Benitez would say, club, for sure. And someone left a good point the other day. We were talking about how people jump to conclusions. When you say, "Oh, there's a meeting," or "There's apparently a meeting," and people are, "Oh, we're just going to sack him." And it's like, no. someone left a really good comment saying could have been the agent that called the meeting. Not necessarily Liverpool, like emergency, a meeting or something. Could be the agent saying, right, we need to sort out this contract situation or whatever. A few suggestions that there are clubs interested in Anna Slot should he become available. I listen, guys. I don't know. I don't want to waste too much of your time on Arne Slot's future. I feel like we've gone over it and over it and over it. But we'll see. We'll just see what goes on. And I don't think many people just change their opinions over one game. But listen, it's positive getting a victory. I going into that game, I wasn't so sure what the outcome would be. Were you? So anyway, I'm not going to waffle on too much. I'm going to just check my acknowledgements, if you like. See what's what. So we didn't have a live stream yesterday, did we? I don't think so. So there'll be no super thanks. So it's just super chats. No, super chats is the love heart under my video, and my channel wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the super chats, super thanks, channel memberships, things like that. It's very true. It wouldn't be here. So I just want to give a quick nod to Niall, my big brother Niall, who is a channel member, of course, Schwab, for supporting me with a super thanks yesterday. A couple of super thanks, actually. Also, Mal Will as well, who commented on or left a super thanks on a video titled The High Level Meeting. We're going to sack Rafa tomorrow. I think that was yesterday's morning briefing. Thank you very much, Mal. I nearly said Wal. Mal Will, for your support, my friend. I do appreciate it a great deal. Mark the Legend, who is a legend. There isn't a day goes by that Mark doesn't support me. He's obviously a channel member as well. Squad. So yeah, thank you, Mark. He said, morning, Dunk. Words of the day, slot out. I think that was before the game. And I reckon he still feels the same. Why? It would be very strange if you flip-flop with your opinions. Win a game, slot in. Lose a game, slot out. I mean, you've got to be consistent. There has to be a long period of positivity for me to change my mind, or a long period of negativity for me to change my mind. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. Remy's on the prowl. He's climbed out of his bed. Nick Hookway. Hey, bought me a couple of beers here. A couple of Magners. You could call this 2 Magners or 4 bottles of lager, if you like. And he says, love your content, Dunk. Use it for your beer tonight. Enjoy, and a thumbs up. That's right, because I said that I was going to pop out for a beer yesterday, which I did. Only a sensible one, really. My partner she had an hospital appointment yesterday. Checking a few things out and that. So she was a bit worried and stressed and that. And someone upset her yesterday as well. So she was a bit fed up yesterday. I was busy doing some club stuff yesterday with a sponsor, and afterwards she joined me. She came and joined us, and I would have been happy to come home, to be honest with you, but I think she wanted just to go for she likes a little bottle of beer or something, just to relax a bit. She had a bit of a stressful day yesterday, so we did call to my friend's bar, and we just sat. We saw another couple in there we know, one of the lads that goes to the football, lovely couple, and they left. We had a couple more and just got a taxi home, so it was nice just to pop out for a little bit, So, but yeah, thank you, Nick. I did have a couple of beers yesterday, but nothing too crazy. What day are we on? Thursday. Friday, I've got a function tomorrow afternoon. Saturday, I'm going to see Elche play in La Liga. And then after that, Saturday night, I'm hoping to go out for a few beers. I'm really looking forward to Saturday night, to be honest with you. Sunday, I'm going to do some photography at a local team in a division above us, actually. My team aren't playing this weekend. CF Benidorm are not playing this weekend. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Just something to do. Sorry, I lost my trail of thought there because Remy's below the tripod. So, yeah, I've got a few things on. So, yeah, Nick, I did get a couple of beers, but I'm hoping to get out on Saturday night for a couple of beers, to some proper drink. to be honest with you. Top man, Nick. Thank you. I love your content. I like that. I love it when people say things like that. Thank you, man. Mark Wesman as well. I think it is Wesman. He's in there in the super thanks, and he's a channel member as well. Mark, what a legend. Nice one, mate. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. You guys are amazing, and I hope everybody else is listening to these names because they're very important to the channel, and without them I wouldn't be able to be here the following month. It's just the truth, right? So because this is a channel that doesn't sell you ball shaving products or affiliate links. Not that there's anything wrong with any channels that do that. I'm just saying I don't push products, and I'm asked all the time to promote things, and I don't. So I don't do any of that. I don't capitalize on those revenue generating things. I don't sensationalize, don't clickbait, don't make videos for the sake of it. So we try to do things right around here. And I would rather people, that are in a position to support you, get you a beer or a super thanks or whatever. This works for me, so I'm very grateful. So thank you, Mark. Paul Houlihan, also channel member, Squad. He says, Dunk, I'm sorry, but you are an ITK in the know. He put, that's not an insult. You literally are in the know. Don't get me wrong. I emotionally don't believe you are a clickbait merchant. But what makes you so good is that while you are very down to earth and genuine, you also know what the fuck you are talking about. Oh, it's debatable. You have great insight. You don't claim to have insider knowledge on everything that is happening behind the scenes. But you do know how to review claims in articles and club propaganda. So even though it probably makes you cringe, you are a real ITK, and he's put a laughing face. Yeah, I mean, like these so-called ITKs, they seem to know everything that's happening at the club, and other clubs, some of them as well. And over the years, I've had people and have people in the club or in companies that are contracted to work for the club. If I could tell you some of the sources that I've had over the years, it's phenomenal. It's unbelievable. It's just really good. But even with that extensive, network that I've built up over the last almost 30 years from running Cop Talk, sometimes I just laugh at these people that know everything. I think I would have, you know what I mean? Like I know a lot of people inside and outside the club in the city or whatever, and yet getting really, really solid information can be very difficult, especially since we've had outside ownership. And but what I mean by that is people not from the city. Because in the past you'd have people that were very prominent figures, chief executives out on the town having a drink in the city on a weekend and stuff, and people talk more, don't they? You might have family or friends, etc., etc. So listen, I think I've got I do think I'm very good at the analysis of the media and stuff, especially with Dave helping me as well, because I've done it for a long time. I do have, I prefer to say friends. Let's say friends in high places and low places too. Ordinary people like me that do share information. Sometimes you can't pass everything on. But the only reason I don't like the ITK tag is I don't want to be bundled in with people that you just know are not ITK and claim to be. I don't know why they want to feel like that. Some people want to be, oh, I said it first. I couldn't give a fuck. Could you care where it comes from first? No, you just want it to be right, don't you, or honest or truthful. So, but I hear what you're saying, buddy, and I'm not going to cringe. All right, and thank you for being a channel member, Schwad, and thank you for buying a super chat as well, Paul. Legend, it's been around here ages as Paul. Rick Sate, is it? Another one in here, channel member as well. We've got the channel members coming out and supporting me twice, really, when you think about it. Schwad. Rick, thank you very much. Remy's all over me. Could you move away, please? Go on. She's just had the sofa cleaned, so I can assure you, she will kill you if you get any hairs on this sofa. All right, and I will kill you too. Rick, thank you, buddy. Thank you for being a channel member, Schwad, and thank you for supporting me again. A couple of Magnas, or 4 bottles of Mao, if you like, 4 bottles of Mao. So, yeah. I appreciate the support, guys. It's very important to my channel. Hopefully you'll come along and support my live stream today. we'll have a good natter and a good catch up. All right, so I do appreciate you guys. Errol's in there as well. One day ago, so I think this is within the 24 hours. Channel member squad, and he's just thanking me there and saying, let's hope it's true. That's to do with the Edwards and Alonso mail stand video the other day, which was for channel members only. So yeah, I've got, like I say, I have got a couple of mail stand videos coming up, and they absolutely are going to be for channel members. They'll either be today or tomorrow. You just got to have a quiet life. There's too many numpties out there, really. It's a shame, really, you know, because I like to put everything out there for everyone, but I can't be doing with them people. So we'll just keep the mail stand videos for channel members at the moment, and I'm sure in other videos, you know, I can get across rumours and opinions and on live streams and things like that, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, those two mail stand videos are going to be for channel members, because I'm not having them idiots on here, and I'm certainly not having them taking content from here and then going passing it off as their own and adding to it and spinning to it and shit stirring and things like that, you know. So thank you very much, Errol. Before that was Darryl and Gareth, so I've done those acknowledgements. So I think that's it. I don't think there's anything that's come in on PayPal or Monzo. Those links are in the video description. They're always there. I don't think anything's coming on Revolut either. Those three links are in the video description. Revolut's my beer kitty. I did see one got declined the other day. I did mention this yesterday. Someone tried to support me, Richard, and the verification process failed, it says. So it's sometimes you've got to do, like, I guess I know when I do online payments, you know, maybe you have to open your app or confirm something within a certain amount of time. So I just want Richard to know that it didn't go through, because I would hate him to think that it had and I haven't acknowledged him. So thanks for trying anyway, buddy. Thanks for thinking of me. So I just heard I don't think my doorbell's working, you know. In fact, it says front gate is offline. So yeah, it's not working. Why is it not working? Like, what the? There's always something, isn't there? I often walk outside the side of the house and I'll see like a little brown package in the garden, you know, where Amazon have chucked it over the wall, and I think, well, they haven't rung my bell, but it says device offline for some reason. So I just thought I heard something, you know, probably a package drop in the garden or something. But I'm not sure I'm expecting anything. No, don't know. Oh, so what I will say to you guys, thanks for supporting me, by the way. That's why, you know, I do the acknowledgements to thank people. I'm very grateful for the support you guys give me, and the friendship too. You know, the comments. You know, the comments keep me going. They keep the channel going. I want this place to be your home. You know, I want it to feel like you've got community and friends here, and people to reach out to you if you're struggling with anything or out like that. You know what I mean? So it's good. So yesterday I went to the football. You know, I watched my friends play football on a Wednesday, and actually I recorded some video for you. I wonder if I could get that online. I can hear, like, I don't know if I can hear a delivery van or something. Sorry. I went to watch my friends play football, and I'm a football photographer now. Like, I go to different games here, not just my local team that I'm involved with and support, but also a couple of other clubs locally I've been to recently. Javier, Athletic Club Torriano, different. One's in another division, one's in the same division as us. So I do it at multiple clubs for the love of it. You know, I just love doing that. And on a Wednesday, I go and see my friends play football and take pictures of them. Got some cracking pictures yesterday with a new lens, a new lens, and I was trying it for the first time yesterday. And I'm just wondering if I can show you an example of a picture. It probably, I don't know if it'll come across right, to be honest with you, on here. But it was exceptionally clear. That zoomed in, by the way. He's a unit, that lad, isn't he? He's a nice lad. And there's my mate here. Where is he? I can just zoom in a little bit. A little bit bright on these, but I did adjust them so they were perfectly fine. But the lens, because I'd mentioned the lens yesterday, I think in my morning briefing, it was so good. But you know what? Something I did notice yesterday. I put the camera here, right, with this side to look, and it wasn't very clear. And I thought, oh, my eyes a bit whatever. So I tried this one, having to move the camera across, which doesn't feel right, to be honest with you. And it was crystal clear to this. I do have a problem with the eye, obviously, but I didn't realise it was affecting me looking into the viewfinder. But it absolutely does make a difference. So now when I go, I was a little bit upset about it, to be honest with you, because I always feel like my vision's okay. I am supposed to wear glasses for distance. I don't. I think this one's all right. This one's quite blurred on text, like number plates and signs, and even logos on the TV and things like that. So it makes sense, really. I never really thought about it, but like just taking the picture here. But now I've got to go here, and it's all right. But I was a little bit upset about it, really, because I've really got into football photography, and I just thought, if I can't, I'd be really upset if I had to stop. Then I thought, well, I don't think, I'm not sure how it would happen if you wore glasses, or would you get a contact lens or something? I don't know. I don't really want to put things in my eyes. But if I can manage them with that eye, then fine. But the pictures were really good. If you want to take a look at them, if you go on facebook.com/DKB Photos, Photos, or Instagram.com/DKB Photos, you'll see the photographs I took. Now, the most recent pictures on Instagram are from a professional league game the other day, but the ones from yesterday, you'll see the orange and white kits. You'll be able to tell the difference of which, if one's proper clubs or one's just me mates having a game. But you can have a look. I'd like your feedback. I'd like that. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm like really happy. Like, this is another level with the photography. And it's really interesting because I take the pictures for the players. The referee from the last game, CF Benidorm's game at the weekend, league game, contacted me. Could I have the pictures? We've got any pictures of me, kind of thing. One of the players from Benidorm contacted me yesterday, similar sort of thing. And a guy contacted me today that saw the photos from yesterday's football with my friends. And he said, we're coming over to do a charity match in, I think he said, I don't know if he said April or May, against my friends that play on a Wednesday. And he said, I've seen your photos, I'm in that group, they're brilliant. And just wondering if we could get you to come along and take photographs of that game. We will pay you to do that, which is the first time anyone's offered money for that, which I declined. I said, no, I'm not. I don't want money for it, especially if it's charity. I did say, I'll accept a beer. Like, I think I said a cold one. He said, oh, we'll get you a few cold ones. But no, I'll go along. That'd be nice. A charity thing. I don't know any more than that at the moment. But it was nice to be asked and someone to say, hey, really appreciate what you do. It's good. So that'd be nice for me. It's rewarding. So he could have turned around and gone, yeah, give €50. I'll do it, pal. I don't know people that would have said that. But I said, no, I don't want any money for it at all. If I can help a charity thing, that's great. Help my friends, that's great. And I'm sure they'll buy me a beer afterwards, because, it's not just a case of taking pictures. It takes a long time to edit them. And you might say, why are you editing pictures? Well, like those ones yesterday, this new lens, it was too bright. So there's clearly something I'm going to have to adjust there. It was a very sunny day. But I can adjust that, post, I can do it on the computer after taking them, right? Little things like that. And cropping them is still editing. Even if the image quality, as Rafa Benitez would say, even if the image quality is spot on, doesn't need adjusting the brightness or anything. A picture might have someone's arm just coming into frame, and you can remove that or crop around that. Just if you don't want to interfere too much, but just crop it, and so it does take time. I would be giving up like quite a bit of time, probably 6 hours, maybe 8 hours or something like that. But no, I don't want that. If you get me a beer. That's good. If they buy me a beer, I'll only buy them a beer back anyway. So yeah, that was nice to be asked to do that. Yeah, it's really, really good. I mean, I'm enjoying doing it, to be honest, guys. I'm sure there was something else to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. No, I've just been asked to do things. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. What time is it now? 3 o'clock here. So I've got a couple of hours before I'm live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a bath. That's right. I'm going to go and have a nice bath before she gets home. I'm not picking her up again today. She knows I'm doing these live streams at 4 o'clock UK time. So she's happy to get the bus back to help me out. So, but she's learning to drive. She has not had an actual in-car lesson yet, but she's got to do. I think here in Spain you've got to do the theory first. I don't know if that's the same in England. I guess it is. Don't know. It's that long ago. I mean, when I learned to drive, I think I had 4 lessons and passed my test. Didn't have a theory back then, I don't think. So yeah, when she can do that, that's going to be a massive help to me. So yeah, I'm sure there's something I forgot to tell you, but no, I don't know. Don't know what it is. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you. Let me know if there's anything on your mind. Have you seen anything today to do with Liverpool that you want me to comment on? Sometimes I do see questions and I love heart them. It means I've acknowledged it, and I will try and get around to discussing that. Keep me posted if you see anyone's articles or anything. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that, guys. All right. So, see you at 4 today if you're around. If not, maybe later this evening for the channel members. I must get these mail stand videos out to you fairly quickly, so look out for them. You won't want to miss them, okay? Okay, if you want to support my channel, if you like what I do here, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment if you've got anything nice to say or anything constructive, or if there's anything you've seen or that's on your mind to do with Liverpool, I'd appreciate that. I love your comments. Listen, if I wake up in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, I pick my phone up, the first thing I do is check the comments to see if anyone said anything interesting. I don't check Facebook, I don't check X, I don't check Instagram, I don't check any messaging unless there's a notification on my thing that's important. But I do check my YouTube comments during the night. You know, it's important to know what's going on. Yeah, I'm stalling because I keep thinking I've got something to tell you, but can't be. And you know what? I'll stop it and then go, so. All right, guys. Thumbs up, comment. Here comes the grift. There's a love heart under the video if you want to support my channel. If you want me to be here for another month and you're in a position to support me that way, please use the super thanks. You can join the channel membership. There's 3 links in the video description, as you know, if you want to use the alternative methods of supporting me. And Revolut, of course, is my beer kitty. At the moment, there's not enough for a beer really on Saturday, but I know my peoples will come storming in at the last minute. They do. Friday night, don't get out for a beer. Listen, I have no shame, right? I do, my content for my peoples, and if they want to buy me a beer, I ain't got a problem with that. That'd be a stupid thing to reject it. And truth be told, anyone that's ever met me out here on holiday or something, when they tell me that they watch my videos, I always offer to get them a beer or, take them for a breakfast or something like that. So it works both ways. If I ever bump into you and you're one of my peoples, I can assure you the offer will be there too. All right, guys, you take care, and we'll speak soon. Go and have a look at those photos. Like I say, Facebook, I've only just started doing DKB photos, FOTOS. So there's nobody really on there, but I'm going to start adding those photos on later when I finish. But Instagram DKB photos, FOTOS, there's a lot of stuff on there from yesterday and today that I'm still working my way through. All right, okay, guys, take it easy. Hopefully catch you at 4 o'clock today.